Good evening, everyone. This is James coming to you from Dividend Stock Talk. It is Sunday. Well, Sunday, Monday, all the same thing. Sunday, 2-8. Really? Can't even read. It's Sunday, 12 a.m. Or it's Monday, 12 a.m. Whatever. It's still, to me, it's Sunday night. I still haven't gone to bed yet. I'm just going to whip out my video here to show you guys what we have coming up this week. Some nice companies coming up, so I want to get ahead of that. Send you all the information that I can, and hopefully you can make some money this week. Last week was kind of a wash. We made some money, we lost some money, so we did pretty good. Only made $1,000 last. Well, 1%. How's that? We just made 1% last week. We'll leave it at that. All right, where are we? Here we go. Okay, so with today being Sunday, tomorrow, let's take a look at what we have coming up tomorrow. Apparently, we like to go 10 days ahead of time. So tomorrow is the 31st, or today, when I wake up, it will be the 31st, all right? Because to me, it's still Sunday night. All right, so it's the 31st, so 10 days from today is going to be the 14th. And here we are looking at Monday, August 14th, and only 3 companies have weekly options. Let's remove this really quick and see how many companies we actually have. Clear filter. All right, we have 11 companies having their EX date on Monday, 10 days from today, and the 14th. So if we wanted to trade any one of these, it'd be a good idea for us to jump in on them tomorrow. Let's quickly take a look and see who we're looking at. Target Corporation, everybody knows who that is. Picard, never heard of them, don't know what they do. If you want to find out what they do, you can always right click on here and get more information. And you can always take a look at the fundamentals, company news, profits, the charts, analyze, all this kind of nice, neat, fun stuff that you can find out what that company does. I don't know, but they don't have weekly options, and considering we're in Monday, which is the last day of last day of July, our next monthly option is not for 3 weeks. So do we really want to get into a 3-week trade? No, not really. Not for the options part, okay? For the dividend part, that's a total different story, but that's not what we're going over at this moment in time. Right now, we're going to go over who is going to give us some money for this week, so we can take a look at what kind of plays we want to do for tomorrow. We'll take a quick look at PCAR, why not, in a little bit. MRO, Marathon Oil Corporation, they're only offering 5 cents. I don't know if it's worth taking a look at, but we'll take a look at them anyway, because there's only 11 companies today, so that's not that bad. Marathon Petroleum, Mobile Mini Incorporated, I have no idea who they are. Summit Hotel Properties, Home Bank Shares, Consolidated Edison, ooh, you can never go wrong with a utility company. Duke Realty, good for Duke. Centerpoint Energy, another electric company. And Collectors Universe Incorporated. So we're just going to take a look at Monday's companies, 11 of them. So let's quickly take a look and find out who's doing what. And if anything looks really enticing, we'll kind of look into the details and see what kind of trade we can actually make. First, we're going to look at dividend capturing, and then we're going to look at the weeklies, the weekly options. So we'll look at 2 things real quick. Well, I shouldn't say real quick. There's 11 companies to look at. Start off with Collectors Universe, right? Collectors Universe. Okay, CLCT, there we go. Come on. Well, we're waiting for CLCT to pop up. Okay, this chart doesn't look bad at all. Look, she starts out the year around 20, drops down to the $18 area, and she trades like 3, maybe 4 months at 18, jumps up to 20, trades for another 2 months at 20, and slowly moves up to a trading range of 26, which she trades 25, 26 for the last 5, 6 months. And let's see what's going on. As you can see, she's basically going sideways with a slight bit of a downtrend. You have a couple of big down days. There's one, there's two, there's three. This, I don't know if you can count that as a down, but she goes from here to there. And lately we had 4 up days in a row. So, what does the seasonality look like on this company? I wish my internet was just a little bit faster. Okay, here's what the seasonality looks like for this company. And this looks like a contender for a monthly option, not a weekly, because it's not what I really want to do, you know. So CLCT doesn't look that bad. And a small window of opportunity, which is tomorrow would be Monday, which would be right here. And then we go over, that's 1 week, that's 2 weeks. So we get the next 2 weeks. So the week of the option expiration. Oh, that's right, because you get 10 days. 10 days to the dividend. Okay? Dividend pays out here. And look at it, after they pay the dividend, the stock goes down. So now is the time, well, actually last week was the time to get in. Look at that. Learn something new every day, don't we? We tilt this a little bit. See where I am. Alright, that works. Back over to here. Doesn't work that way, it works this way. Okay. So, come on. There we go. Alright, so as I said, we get 10 days to the dividend. Each one of these lines right here represents 5 days. And that's one trading week, another trading week, another trading week, so on and so forth. So here's where we are on Friday. So as you can see, that's another Friday, that's 5 days, and that's another Friday, that's 10 days. And right here, Monday, which would represent by the 14th, right there, see that? That's when it pays out its dividend, and then the stock slowly goes down. So we should probably take into consideration probably not 10 days, but more like it's like 12 or 15. All right, you know, hey, things change. Things work until they stop working. Okay, so CLCT doesn't look bad for the dividend investing. So jump in, collect your 35-cent dividend, get back out. Don't try to hold it past the EX date. I mean, it's showing that historically she goes down. So I wouldn't do that if I were you. I would just get in, get my profit, and get the heck out of there. Okay, CNP. All right, so check seasonality, CNP. Okay, CNP doesn't even take it into consideration because in the next 10 days, this thing looks like she's going down. So why do I even want to bother looking at the other charts? Look at the standard chart. Okay, the standard chart looks good. She starts the year off at 23, drops down to 22, trades that way for about 2 or 3 months. And then nice, look at that nice progression from 23 up to 26. And that's not a lot. That's not a big move. That's only a $3 move, which 10, 11%. Okay, so she moves up there. And for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, she's been going sideways. And she's at 28 at this moment in time. But remember, although this chart may look good, the seasonality doesn't look very good. So let's jump back over to seasonality again and show you. That's why I'm going to pass on this one. I'm not even going to recommend this one. This is where she is now. Okay. Whoops. Get back. Go back to the beginning. Okay, she has a nice upward trend, and she's following the upward trend. It's almost mirroring it. But remember, down here, the red, that represents 10 years worth of data. So it's one chart on top of another, on top of another. The blue is just this year, okay? But you see how similar they are? Like this thing's going the same way of the last 10 years it's been going. Okay, this is where she is now. Okay, clearly this thing's going down. So no, this CNP, it's 26 cents. You want to invest your money? Hey, that's up to you. Me? No, thank you. DRE, DRE, DRE. There we go. I want to go back and get a regular chart. And see, who is DRE? DRE is Duke Realty. Now, real estate companies are kind of iffy, but considering the market has changed since the meltdown in '08, everything's going up from where I live, and everything's going up where I'm visiting, so could be a good thing. Okay, so Duke Energy starts the year out at 28, trades for about a month and a half in the 28 area, and then she just slowly falls down to the end of the year, last year, or right around election time. Isn't that funny? Right around election time, she makes a low of 22.95. Then right after the election, she jumps right on up to the 26 area. That's a 20% move, not that big a deal. Drops back down, goes back up. She's been trading sideways in the $28 area for the past 3 or 4 months. And this is where she is now. It's not the greatest in the world, but hey, it is what it is. All right, let's check out the seasonality real quick. And this is Duke Realty? Yeah, Duke Realty. Taking a long time to load. I don't like that. It's midnight. Who could be on making this thing clogged or congested? All right, well, it's taking so long. All right, I'm just going to show you a couple of them, and then you can do the rest yourself so you know where everything is. I'll show you how to take a look at them. All right, that's not working for me. All right, ED. Oh, sure. Consolidate Edison pops right up real quick, but DRE wasn't showing up at all. All right, the standard chart for Consolidated Edison, which is an electric company. They're paying out a 69-cent dividend. Not bad. Starts out the year at 79.93, which goes to 80, and for some strange reason, she just keeps going down, 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 down until she hits a double bottom right here at 68. Now 83. Wait a minute, 80. 80 to 68 is a $20 drop, which 22%, a 22% drop from July, August 1st to the end to December. Okay, so from December, the beginning of December, she goes from 68.89, which is the low of the year, to the high of the year of 85. So she goes from 68 to 85, which is over 20% increase. Okay, right now she's going sideways, kinda, at the 82 area. Consolidated Edison is a, what do you call it? Utilities company, so it's kind of a good buy to get in. All right, she's looked like she's going, you know, up, and all right, let's find out what we're doing. Now this looks like she's going to go sideways for the next couple of weeks, because here's where she is. She goes sideways, so it's not a good candidate for a weekly option, because you see Monday, Tuesday goes sideways, and then Thursday, Friday she's going to go down, then back up. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday goes sideways. So for the 2-week spread, yeah, maybe. And then okay, here's where we are now. And the dividend's going to be in 10 days, which is going to be right about here. And what's going to happen right then? It's going to go down. So if you're going to play this one, I'd get in tomorrow. No, I wouldn't. She's going to go sideways and down a little bit, so I wouldn't even bother with Consolidated Edison. Sorry. Now, they might be doing a weekly play. Now, if they have a weekly option, then it might be worth it. But for a monthly option, no, ain't worth it. Home Bank Shares. That sounds like a bank. HOMB. HOMB. Wow. Has a tendency to move up from the beginning of the year all the way into the end of the year. Nice movement. This is definitely a sideways company. Look at it, just going sideways. So if they had a weekly option, or no, because the monthly ain't going to do it, because it's going to be 10 days from today. 10 days from today, 1, 2. That brings us into the second week of. Now that's interesting. Hold on, let me explain that to you a second. The EX date is going to be right here, okay, but it's not going to. The monthly options aren't going to expire until Friday. But as you can see, this thing is going sideways with an uptrend. So that is a good indicator to buy and hold on for a little bit and see if you can get that movement. All right, that works. Let's take a look at the other chart. Okay. She opens up the year at 20, goes sideways for a couple of weeks, jumps up to 23, drops down for the low of the year of 1968. Then from 1968, she goes right here at election time from 21 up to 28. That's a $6 move. That's a 30% move. Okay. Goes sideways for 4 or 5 months, drops back down to the 24 area and goes sideways to be where we are today at 24.77. Now they're offering an 11-cent dividend, which is not bad. It should be easy to get in and get out for 11 cents on a $22 stock. Quickly look at the seasonality on these guys. Yes, we already talked about them. Yeah, to jump in, grab your 11 cents because you get the little sideways and the up incline. And 11 cents on a $22 stock is not even a 0.5% movement. Is that right? Or 1% movement? Okay, that should easily be doable in the next week or so, based on the charts. All right, next company, IN. Who is IN? Summit Hotel Properties. Never heard of them. INN. I feel really bad sometimes when I discount some of these stocks because you say, hey, I don't want to invest in them, ain't worth it. And you have all these people working in these companies like they're not doing their job or something. But no, it's not that way at all. This is strictly numbers. Okay, seasonality wise, this is not a good trade. See, it goes sideways for a couple more days, then down. Not good at all. All right, let's take a look at Mobile Mini. I don't even know what those guys do. MINI. All over the place. My goodness. All right, here's where we are. And look at the red line. Going down, then sideways, and 10 days from today. 5, 10, going down. Doesn't even make the consideration. So, MPC. All right, MPC. All right, that looks good. Right where we are. Here's where we are. Let's slide over a little bit. Okay, if we're here, tomorrow is Monday, which will be here. And where's she going to go for the next 10 days? Up. Historically, I have to keep reiterating myself when I make points like this, when I say something. It is historically what it does. Historically, it means over the last 10 years, 10 days prior to the EX date, this company goes up. Once it pays its EX date right there, then she goes down and sideways. So if you invest in this company, you get in ahead of time, like tomorrow morning or Tuesday, and hold on to it for 8 to 10 days and get rid of the profit. They're only offering 22 cents. 22 cents on a $55 stock is somewhere around 1% or a 0.5% move, which should be relatively easy. Now my software tells you and shows you the moves that they make and the percentages that they make and the probability. So the software is something you might want to think about getting. That was MPC. Yeah, MPC, Marathon Petroleum. Oh, another oil company offering 40 cents. All right, that's them. And MRO, let's take a look at them. Marathon, another oil company. My goodness, there's quite a bit of oil companies this year. MRO, I meant this week. Okay, so here's Marathon. All right, right off the bat, I can say no because here was where we are now. Tomorrow's Monday. Hypothetically speaking, this thing looks like she's going to go down. Well, this might be one of those ones you want to buy after the EX date. Okay, so tomorrow is Monday. That's 5 days. That's 10 days. Then you buy it. You can wait another 3 weeks. Then buy it. Then she goes up. Hypothetically speaking, it's not guaranteed. It's just, historically speaking, that's what it does. Now let's see what they do on the normal chart. All right. She starts out the year at 13, jumps up to 15, goes sideways for 4 months, makes the high of the year at 1925. Then from 1925, it's a slow, steady decline to get to the low of the year of 1122, which is almost a 50% drop. Almost, it could be like 45, a 45 or 50% drop to 1122, and she's escalated to 1236. You're looking for a 5-cent dividend. Might not be worth your while. 5 cents, not a lot of money, and you have to. I'm going to say no. Oh, didn't we already say no because of the seasonality? I think we did. Yes, we did. This is where we are right now. Tomorrow will bring us right here. Seasonally speaking, this thing should keep going down for a couple more weeks. So we're going to say no. Okay, PCAR, let's quickly take a look at them. PCAR, PCAR Incorporated. All right, so she's not a good buy for tomorrow or even anytime next week, but Thursday, all right, Thursday she looks like a good play for that, and then 10 days from that would be right about there. Good time to get in and get out. And then you can collect a dividend, turn around and resell it for a profit. Not bad. That's what the chart says. That what's going to do? Don't know. Let's go back to the standard chart. What does that look like? Okay, not bad. I like it. She starts out the year at the 58 area, trades for 4 months, makes a low of the year at 53.18. Right on election day, or the day after election day, she goes from 53 up to a trading range of 67. So 53 to 67 is almost a 50% increase, right? That's about right. Yeah, 53 to 67 area. That's about a 50% increase in that short period of time. All right, so she trades sideways in 66, 67 area for about 9 months, and she's at 68 today. And let's check seasonality-wise what she looks like. Okay, that's PCAR. That doesn't look right. Okay, it is. Same thing. 10 days, then she should go down. So you might want to think about waiting a week until next week to buy PCAR. Unless you want to buy it now. That's totally up to you. Now, this red line down here is not guaranteed. This is just, historically speaking, what it's done in the past. Doesn't mean it's going to do it again. All right, last one we're going to look at here is TGT. TGT. Target. Target looks like here. Okay, it looks like another one we're going to pass on. Let's go sideways a little bit and down. Don't like that at all. Okay, so that being said, let's jump up, look at the weeklies and see what they're offering. For Monday, there's only 3. MPC. What was MPC looking like? Marathon. MPC. Okay, now we like Marathon because she had that nice movement. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to look at what the numbers look like. So see if it's profitable or not. MPC. Excuse me. All right, this is for a 5-day trade. So you can jump in tomorrow morning, which is Monday morning, and or Tuesday. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying she's at 55, 54.98, which is pretty close to 55, but not quite at 55. So if you do this one right here, it has to go up in order for you to make money. So we're going to look at this one right here. It's going to give us 10 cents, which could give us close to a 10 to 20% return for 5 days, as long as she stays above a certain point. All right, this is just going to give me an idea what the numbers look like. Okay, my break even is 54.40. The maximum I can make is 500, and it's costing me 2,000. So that's a 25% increase. I mean, that's a 25% profit for 5 days, as long as she stays above 54.50. So let's get to the chart, show you what. Got to get out of there first. Let's go back to the chart and see what it looks like to give you an idea what the numbers are. Okay, so Marathon is close to the high of the year. Not quite, but she's down here. The nice thing about being down here is she's already been in this territory again. Now the dividend that they're offering is not huge. So as long as the stock stays above 54.50, which is right here, over the next 4 days, you can get a 25% return. Not bad, not the greatest in the world, but still not bad. Depends on how much you like Marathon Oil and Gas. Okay, so MRO. Oh, sorry, that was MPC. Marathon Petroleum. Marathon Oil Corporation. They're only offering 5 cents, so we're going to pass on. Well, let's take a look at them. See what it looks like. MRO. It basically looks the same as the last chart. Okay. I'm assuming the seasonality is going to basically look the same. So let's quickly take a look at it. Now, this is the downtrend. So this company's not one I want to look at. They're only offering 5 cents, so I'm not too unhappy with that idea. Target Corporation, quickly take a look at them. TGT. I don't like that. I like one chart. I don't like this chart. Let's take a look at the trade and see what kind of money they're offering. TGT doesn't give me any warm fuzzies, I'll tell you that much. 56.11, so we're gonna look at the 56, which is right here. 32, well, that's gonna be a biggie. It's gonna be like 40 or 45% return. Now, I like to do 50 contracts because it gives me better numbers. Okay, it cost me 1,600. The most I can make is 900, as long as the stock stays above 56. Hold on. Standard chart. Okay. She's at 56.11 now, and that's not a lot of space. So as long as she stays above 56, which as you can see, you get the double bottom here and a nice movement up this way, she could be bouncing off the bottom and going up for the year, because it's always going to be a low of the year at some point and then keep going up. So let's take a quick look at the seasonality again. That's what that looks like. Okay, there's where we are now, going to a downtrend. Yeah, that doesn't give me the warm fuzzy, so I'm looking at passing on this one also. So it looks like for tomorrow, there's only one I can suggest, and that would be MPC for 25%. Okay, so we're going to pass on MRO and TGT. Tomorrow, we're going to look at Amgen and Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft is always a good play. And then Amgen. Those are the two plays we're going to look at tomorrow night. So, that being said, I am out of here for now. Let's check and see if I have any questions. If not, we'll be done for the day. No questions. All right, so we're done for the day. We will catch you tomorrow where we go through Amgen, Microsoft, and who else? Let's quickly erase this. Clear filter. Okay, so there's 12 companies tomorrow. Okay, Zion is one, Zion Bancorp, SSB, Summit State Bank, Microsoft, Lynn, Triple L, who's that? L3 Technologies, Invesco, W.R. Grayson Company, Columbia Sportswear, R-Dog Group, Artisan Partners Asset Management, Amgen, and Allen USA Partners. Never heard of most of them, but that doesn't matter whether I heard of them or not. Depends on what the numbers look like and what the charts look like. And the software, of course. If you're not a member already, you might want to think of becoming a member and getting access to that software. With that all being said, I am done for the evening. You guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.